Walden, written by Henry David Thoreau and published in 1854, is a reflection on simple living, self-sufficiency, and personal philosophy. The book is based on Thoreau's 2-year experiment of living alone in a small cabin he built near Walden Pond in Concord, Massachusetts. His goal was to remove himself from the distractions and complexities of society, to live deliberately, and to find deeper meaning in nature and solitude. Through this work, Thoreau explores themes of independence, self-reliance, and the importance of living a life in harmony with nature. Thoreau begins Walden by explaining his reasons for retreating to the woods. He criticizes the way most people live, bound by material possessions and unnecessary labor in pursuit of wealth and status. He believes that society forces people into a cycle of endless work and consumerism, preventing them from experiencing true freedom and self-fulfillment. By living simply, he aims to demonstrate that a person can live a rich and meaningful life with minimal material needs. He builds a modest cabin for himself with his own hands and survives by growing his own food, fishing, and relying on the natural resources around him. Throughout the book, Thoreau meticulously describes his daily activities, the beauty of the changing seasons, and his observations of the wildlife and landscape around Walden Pond. His connection to nature is deeply philosophical, as he sees the natural world as a source of wisdom and spiritual enrichment. He encourages readers to immerse themselves in nature and to appreciate its simplicity, rather than being consumed by the artificial distractions of society. He also reflects on the sounds of the woods, the habits of animals, and the stillness of the pond, which he views as a mirror reflecting his own inner thoughts. A significant portion of Walden is dedicated to Thoreau's thoughts on self-sufficiency and personal freedom. He argues that people should not be slaves to their possessions or to societal expectations. He believes that true wealth comes from knowledge, experience, and a connection to the natural world rather than from material goods. He discusses the importance of solitude and self-reflection, emphasizing that people should spend time alone to develop their own thoughts and ideas rather than conforming to societal norms. He also critiques institutions such as the government, organized religion, and commerce, believing they contribute to the corruption and restriction of individual freedom. In addition to philosophy, Thoreau includes practical details about his life at Walden Pond. He records the cost of building his cabin, the way he cultivates his food, and his interactions with the occasional visitors who come to see him. He also reflects on the contrast between rural life and urban civilization, arguing that modern advancements often do more harm than good by disconnecting people from the essentials of life. He stresses the importance of living a purposeful and conscious life, urging readers to examine their own existence and determine whether they are truly living or merely existing. By the end of Walden, Thoreau explains why he eventually decided to leave his cabin and return to society. He acknowledges that while his time in the woods was valuable, he did not want to fall into a routine, as he believes that people should continually seek new experiences and avoid becoming stagnant. His experiment serves as a lesson that one does not need to permanently abandon society to find fulfillment, but should instead learn to live more deliberately and meaningfully within it. Overall, Walden is a profound meditation on life, nature, and personal freedom. It challenges readers to reconsider their values, to seek simplicity, and to find fulfillment in experiences rather than possessions. Thoreau's work remains relevant today, inspiring those who seek a deeper connection with nature, a simpler way of living, and a greater understanding of themselves. His ideas on self-reliance, minimalism, and environmental appreciation continue to influence generations of readers, making Walden a timeless masterpiece of philosophical and literary thought.